I wanted to discuss the fear of aging and what it kind of means to me. Now, as I get older and more mature with time, I'm definitely becoming more aware of death and the fear of aging. It's never really left my mind, to be completely honest with you. Um, it's always been in the back of my mind, the idea of getting old and not being where I want to be in life. But then it comes with a realization, two things, for me that kind of are helping me make my way through the idea of inevitably getting older and getting closer to death. And that is, one, progress equals happiness. So as long as we're finding something that actually makes us happy, that brings us joy, that brings us passion, that fulfills us, whether there's that burning itch to tell a story or to go out and do a certain job, to present, whatever it may be for you guys, that keeps us going. It keeps the ball rolling and it keeps us happy regardless of age. Now, the second thing, and this one is definitely very important for me, is finding a significant other. And when I say significant other, it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be a partner, a romantic one, or anything like that. It could mean a family member, a best friend, family friend, whatever it is, right? But for me, finding that person, I think is sort of what answers that question where, like, you age together, you grow together, and eventually you die together in so many ways. And I feel knowing that, especially if it's a partner, for example, that you're going to grow old and you share memories and stuff, all of a sudden age becomes irrelevant. Or if you want to look at it the other way, where you're more career driven and not so much in the relationship department, you could look at it as, you getting a new job, you rising in management. That's progress. And all of a sudden, as you get older, you're not as concerned about aging because you are leveling up. You're moving up. Eventually you become the CEO, right? Manager, executive, whatever it is. And now all of a sudden, age is irrelevant because you've put the work in, you've put the hours in, you're where you want to be. Now, being 30, 40 isn't as a big deal as it would be if you're still on your couch, still slouching around, still miserable, still depressed, still wondering why life isn't working. Well, of course it's not. If you want life to get better, you have to get better. That's what motivational speaker Jim Rohn said. You want life to get better, you have to get better. It all starts with us. At the end of the day, it's our mindset, it's our lifestyle, it's our perspective, and perspective is everything. The way you look at the world is the way the world looks at you. So if you want it to get better, you need to get better. You need to be the change you want to see in the world. It's a really important quote that I try and live by. The importance of understanding that your mind isn't bigger than you. You are bigger than your mind. But a lot of times, especially when people are stressed, sad, depressed, miserable, in a bad state, right? Not peak state. In a bad state. Their levels, their energy, everything just goes down. And if you allow your mind to control you, you will stay down and you'll be kept down until you're ready to step up to the next level of your life. So if you're struggling, and I've been there, I know what it feels like. Find that someone, whoever it may be, whether it's a close friend, family, relationship, coach, trainer, whatever it is. Find that person and start building and growing together. Because we can't do it alone. Just can't. Doesn't matter how resilient, doesn't matter how strong, doesn't matter how persistent you are. You're gonna need help at some point. And don't be afraid to seek it. Because it's there for you to take it, but only when you're ready. There's a saying, someone can open the door, but it's up to you whether you want to walk in or not. But that's as far as they can go. They can open the door. Now you have to make the next move of whether you decide to go through that door or not. And when opportunity knocks, are you going to be ready? That's the real question. And it's just something that was on my mind, and I just wanted to talk about it, like the idea of death and aging is scary, but it doesn't have to be. If we collectively can come together and grow and help each other and be there for one another, our journey can be more enjoyable rather than stressful, fearful, painful, and all these other negative aspects that can be associated with that feeling of dread. So think about it. Find someone who really means something to you. Talk to them, sit down, and let's all get through this together. We're all a big family in the end. I'll catch you guys in the next one.